the world's best friend, Mr. Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Say, it's wonderful finally being here with Dino, the James Bond of Cy Divorce. Now, he's been on my show several times, and I'm reciprocating. That showbiz talk meaning I'm getting even. And I'm thrilled to be here for him, because he's a handsome cat, isn't he? He's got so much hair. It almost looks real, doesn't it, huh? It reminds me of a Neapolitan beetle. And I was surprised to find Dean here tonight. I thought he was in Houston. Every time I turn on the radio, that's where he's going. I don't know what he's got there, but I'd sure like to get some. And don't you love the way Dean works? So easy, so casual. He spends more time on his back than Floyd Patterson. I love watching Dean. He's a very relaxed performer. He makes Perry Como look like he's doing the Frug. Now, Dean's the most relaxed guy on television. Last week, he did a commercial for Hertz, and they flew the car up to him. Actually, Dean just looks like he's sleeping. He's got very thin eyelids. He sees everything, he really does. Do I? Now they want to use him. Now they want to use him in those Jolly Green Giant commercials. How about that? Dean is the Jolly Green Giant. They figure if they get him before noon, they don't need any makeup. I'm kidding, though. Dean's actually one of the busiest guys in show business. He works in Vegas, he makes movies, records, has his own TV show, and he still finds time for his two hobbies, golf and I don't know, there's something else he does. Now, Dean's really a new man lately, which is just as well, because I think he wore the old one out. Incidentally, I'm not doing any booze jokes. Dean asked me not to do any jokes about his drinking, and I'd hate to do any about his not drinking. Because Dean's on a health kick these days. He drinks 5 quarts of milk a day. You should have seen him last night. He was really homogenized. No, Dean really believes in vitamins. He recommends drinking carrot, cranberry, and sauerkraut juice. He doesn't drink it, he just recommends it. He uses it for a shaving lotion and has the healthiest beard in town. It really was an accident that got him on this health kick. He couldn't sleep one afternoon, so he got out of bed, pulled up the shade, and screamed, "What's that out there?" Somebody said, "Daylight." I gave him a sedative and put him back to bed. And of course, you know, Dean is one of our better golfers, which may surprise you. He swings in the daytime, too. Dean's getting more hip into the ball. You've seen Dean swing. From the back, it looks like Gemini 6 and 7 rendezvousing. But I love golf. I ought to. I owe everything to the game. I was a $10 a week caddy in Cleveland when one of Sam Snead's drives turned me into a comedian. And I've been happy ever since. And I play down the Springs a lot. You know, they got over 16 golf courses in Palm Springs. They have so many holes there that the gophers have to wear skis. It's a picture joke. I don't know why I'm doing it on television. But can you imagine a little desert town like Palm Springs with 16 golf courses? Just shows you what Lawrence of Arabia could have done with Desi Arnaz's money. I just got back from the Palm Springs Desert Classic, and all the top pros were there, and they were wonderful. They all gave me advice, but I won't quit. So I asked Arnold Palmer what I should do about my swing, and he said, "Why don't you just wait for Medicare?" And you should have seen Phil Harris on the first tee. He blew on his hands, and they fell off. But the Desert Classic was a lot of fun. But the only star who didn't show up was James Bond. He didn't know it. We didn't know it at first. His golf clubs played 3 holes by themselves. James Bond. Oh, he's really cleaning up that James Bond's toys, sporting goods, sweatshirts. The other day, I bought a James Bond hot water bottle. On the side, it said, "Comfort galore." And Bond really goes in for action. I saw a preview as one of his pictures the other night, and he shot 4 guys and stabbed 3 other guys and a woman. And that was in the lobby before the picture started. James Bond really lives the part, you know. Even the studio's afraid of him. The gate man forgot to salute Bond one morning, and his cufflinks sprayed poison gas for 10 minutes. And how about all those spy shows on TV? The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Get Smart, Secret Agent, and I Spy. Remember when you used to watch television? Now it watches you. There's so many spy shows on television that Russia's demanding equal time. It's an educational joke. Now, everybody on television has a secret weapon. I saw one girl stab a guy with her eyelashes. They were tipped with curare. A rare poison found only on television. Another agent wiped out a whole gang with the atom bomb in his pivot tooth. An atom bomb in a pivot tooth. Can you imagine if you forgot during dinner and started poking around with a toothpick? The waiter said, "How'd that mushroom cloud get over that steak?" One agent had a marvelous secret weapon that wiped out 2 shows in another network. Got the Sarnoff decoration. As a result of all the spy shows, they're putting out some frightening weapons for kids. I think with just the toys we manufacture, we could wipe out the Russians. I really do. And remember the little Deity doll? Now she spits in your eye and gives you a judo chop. And this spy stuff has really influenced the kids. My little nephew was over at the house watching television. I tried to change channels. He snarled, "Touch that dial and I'll disintegrate you." It didn't scare me. I pulled my Man from U.N.C.L.E. pencil on him and froze him for 3 days. And how about those attaché cases with the guns and poison gas and hand grenades? A guy walked into my dressing room with a case like that. We held him underwater for 10 minutes just to be safe. What a mess. How did we know he was selling Sara Lee cookies?